Welcome to the Fermented Homestead. I am so glad that you decided to click on this video and join me on this journey of learning how to become a homesteader. My name is Anna, and with my husband Robert and my 17-year-old son Malachi, we live in the Pacific Northwest. We live in a pretty typical suburban home with a small backyard and an HOA. We have been saving for quite a long time now to try and purchase our future homestead. We are currently actively looking, but we haven't found the right property for us just yet. We are pretty open as far as the actual property that we want to end up with. We just want a big property. We don't care if it has a house on it, if it has an established homestead. We don't care much about the history of the property. Just kind of location is the main thing that we're looking for. We are kind of tied to a specific area with the job that I have now is not relocatable, and I don't plan on leaving it. So we need to stay within a pretty reasonable driving distance so I can get to work. We have been spending this time that we've been looking and saving to grow our homesteading skills. I have been spending a lot of time learning how to can, freeze, dehydrate, how to ferment, and all the things that go along with food preservation and cooking. I want to make sure that all of these things that I'm learning how to preserve, I also gain knowledge in how to cook them in a way that people actually want to eat. Well, we actually want to eat. My husband and I have very, very different diets. He's a bit of a carboholic, and I tend to kind of avoid them like the plague. And the main thing that we have basically in common is our love of spices, heat, and healthy animal fats. So there's going to be videos on how to preserve fats and how to cook things, learning how to kind of spice things in a way that we like. And there'll be quite a variety of different dishes to go along with that. I have a tremendous love of fermented foods in just about every form. I don't think that I have tasted anything fermented that I would not enjoy or that I did not enjoy. And my husband's completely the opposite. I think there might be one or two things that he will consume, and that is certain types of kombucha and water kefir. That's pretty much it as far as he's concerned with the fermented foods. But he is very adventurous in eating, and I am trying to become adventurous in eating. I really enjoy healthy animal fats and healthy animal meats, and I kind of like vegetables, not a super huge fan of them, but I do consume them every once in a while. I kind of cycle in between a bit of carnivore and keto, and sometimes throw in some other stuff with that. I've been on a health journey for several years now, and the traditional types of cooking, Weston A. Price style, has been a huge help in my journey, I guess you could call it. And so I was showing a lot of videos on that, and like how to soak grains, and how I soak grains, and how I learn how to do things. The main theme of the channel is not going to be me as an expert teaching people how to do things. It's going to be me as a novice trying to learn how to do all of these things. I plan to display, the mistakes that I make and the lessons that I learned, and ways that maybe you could avoid making the mistakes that I make. So I hope that this brings a bit of a fresh perspective to people, and learning that it's okay to make mistakes, and it's okay to fail, and you just keep going until you actually gain the skill that you're trying to go for. So I hope that this channel inspires you to go out and learn the things that you've always wanted to do, and I hope to see you in future videos, and I look forward to getting to know you in the comments section below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.